resolution skills. First, we want to acknowledge that there's conflict. The question was asked earlier in terms of if I perceive there's conflict, but then perhaps there's none, right? So we're acknowledging that there's conflict because we are having a discussion about it. We cannot assume when it comes to conflict, because when we assume, a lot of things get out of whack. Because sometimes the way persons are behaving or responding, as somebody said, may have nothing necessarily to do with us, right? In some cases they may, but other cases they may not. So we want to be able to acknowledge or have a discussion, hey, let's find out what's happening here, right? I'm feeling a bit of tension and discomfort. There's some disagreement. Then we want to be able to do the work to get to the root of the problem. Now, I'm not saying that this is easy. I'm just saying this should be our focus in terms of where we want to go, all right? So we want to get to the root of the problem. Oftentimes when we're talking conflict, we are not really addressing the underlying factors. We are just dealing with the surface matters or the surface behaviors, all right? You want to be able to meet on neutral ground. And what I mean by that is, right, if I'm going to speak to you, perhaps we need to agree to be calm and have a discussion, right? And if we're having that discussion, we want to be able to seek clarity around what's happening. Because very often, things are said early in the dialogue, and if we don't have an open mind, it can go left wing early on. So we have to come into this space and be ready to have that open conversation.